and welcome to Untitled Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini. Okay, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Did you hear that? Jupiter? I was trying to get out Jupiter, but Jupiter came out. Anyway, Jupiter, let me start again. All the planets and all the stars. If you have any of them, welcome. If you don't, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself. So I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarified those with the Brian Froude's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Nestor's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, it is very important to know that we all have an intuition, and it is crucial that we learn how to use it. So on Mondays, I do a video on how to strengthen your said intuition. And if you're interested, check that out, because the interesting thing with our intuition is that we get to set, well, I actually have a spiel. One moment. I have like a little text I prepared, but apparently I haven't learned it by heart yet. Okay, so reading is like a snapshot of what is going to happen depending on what you do as an action, what your actions will lead up to, okay? Now, if you don't particularly like my perspective of what might happen, one perspective, okay, you can pick any one of the other readers on this wonderful platform. I don't mind. Hey, we're all here. There are a ton of us. So just pick one and listen to them, okay? So with that being said, let's get into your cards, my gemmies. Yes. Oy. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And the first card is the King of Summer. King of Summer. Summer, summer, summertime. Let's just sit back and unwind. Summertime. Willie Smith. Okay. G. Summertime. Okay. Next. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. Ooh, next card, the Star in the reverse. Is that in the reverse, or is that? Yeah, in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies. And you got the Ace of Winter in the upright. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, let's come forward and share it. And you got the Three of Spring in the upright. Three of Spring. Boing. What the spring said. Okay. Next. Let us clarify. Okay. By the way, I put selenite on my decks if I did not mention that before. Just so you know. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and clarify the King of Summer in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and clarify the King of Summer in the upright. And you have, oh, that gnome. And the Glencaner at the bottom of the deck, followed by Honesty and Sylvanus. And the Lady of the Harvest. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please explain why the Star card is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and clarify why the Star card is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, why is the Star in the reverse? We got himself with Singer of the Chalice at the bottom of the deck. Disguised blessings, maybe? I guess we'll see. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share why the Ace of Winter is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share why the Ace of Winter is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides. Next card. The card is Epona's Wild Daughter. And there is the Birth Mother at the bottom of the deck. With Gotcha behind that. And Penelope Dreamweaver behind that. Okay. Friends. Eris. Perry. Geode. Nay, I shall stop at that. Okay. Then, the last tarot card that came out for you guys is Three of Spring. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a story. Okay, so the Three of Spring is clarified by Topsy Turvets with the with Los Cunas at the bottom of the deck, followed by Nellis the Alchemist, followed by the Friends. And the Iris of the Rainbow. Okay, and the Fairy Kissed by the Pixies. And Geo the Slow. Okay, so my Gemmies, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me place. Oh no. Reverse. Okay. Alrighty. Now, first card out is the King of Summer in the upright. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. Okay, this card says a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Now, this talks of a man, yes, but this is not exclusively directed towards men. This could be a female who is having this energy. The important thing to take from a reading is the energy, not the gender. Okay? Now, first card that you got for this is Oh That Gnome. Oh That Gnome. And this card says trickster, creative chaos, wild gift, breaking habits and patterns. So you're breaking a pattern that you've had of attracting the Glenkener type of dude or dudette, okay, that you've had till now, which is mainly talking about addiction and illusion, delusion, lust, projection, clear sight. Now, this would be the equivalent of the devil card. Okay, from my perspective. In this reading now, okay? So you need to break a pattern that you've had of attracting shitty partners. And that is when honesty comes in, because you are being honest with yourself. You are noticing that this is a recurring thing and you have had enough of this recurring thing happening, okay? Next card you have is Sylvanus, which talks of cutting through deception, clarity, and truth. Oh. And once you cut through that deception and all that BS, you will be able to reach the energy of the Lady of the Harvest, which is release, loss, liberation, and harvest. Yeah, completion, basically. You would have completed a cycle because you would have ended the cycle of attracting shitty partners so that you can start a new one where you attract good partners. Now, I have to say, okay, shifting of patterns might take a moment, okay? So don't fret and don't worry and don't lose hope if it takes a little more time. Next card you got is the Star card in the reverse. Now, the Star card in the reverse talks of you not looking to the future, you looking to the present moment, and trying to keep the things that are the way they are, And so yeah, again, I must have said something. Okay. So because you are keeping the things as they are, okay, you are starting to get a little fed up with this redundancy. Oh, no, that's it. You are happy in this redundancy where everything stays the same. Now, is that a reason to get mad at a person? No. They have their own preference and you have yours. If it just so happens that like both parties are in two different spaces and no longer can work together, well, it might be time for you to take a little breather from each other, miss each other enough to then want to come back together. Okay? In any case, the card clarifying that is himself. The first card clarifying the star in the reverse is himself, which is natural law, life force, magic, shamanic power. What did I say? Sometimes separation is actually good for you. Absence makes the heart grow stronger, right? Yep. Now, the singer of the chalice. Okay, also came out, which is trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, miracles. This is telling you to trust the process. Trust the process and follow thy process. Because it will definitely get you to where you want to get. Okay? Next. You have the Ace of Winter. Now, the Ace of Winter talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Didn't I just say that? Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. Challenges of keeping things just the way they are. It's not going to be easy. Wow. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be easy. You are going to be working against a lot of natural forces, because the natural tendency of anything is to change, right? Even rock changes. It might take years, might take decades, might take centuries for it to change, but it does change, right? And how does this change? With constant pressure. Okay, maybe that was important for someone to hear. So that is what I have to say. Now, the cards clarifying that are Epona's wild daughter, okay, which talks of inner shadow, nightmare, depression, madness, growth. What is the tide on a rock, but that wears it down over the years, but an unchecked inner shadow that creates havoc on your personality if not checked, right? What is that? Right? So you need to be what's the word? You need to be able to notice your shadow side and heal it so that you can be able to work with this new idea that is coming along. Okay, next card, the birth mother. And so while you are noticing and deciding to work on this new idea, you need to be creative, nurturing, productive, infancy, and sheltering. You need to take care of this new idea for it to bloom and go forth and conquer. Okay, next card you got is gotcha. Now, whatever this is that you are suddenly deciding is going to surprise you a lot. It is going to surprise you a lot. Okay, next card you got Penelope Dreamweaver. Now, Penelope talks of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. So when you are finally able to utilize and put this new idea into action, there will be a lot of inspiration, motivation, magical dreams, and visions that you will be having. And those are a sign that your psyche is telling you something. Okay. Next, you got the Three of Spring in the upright. And the Three of Spring, okay, is plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Right? Yes, satisfaction from a job well done. Three of Wands. In this case, this is talking of slow but steady wins the race type of work. And you see that new idea that you got, that you are looking forward to implement. Now that you need to be slow and steady about. Okay? Because first and foremost, you need to change your viewpoint about that so that you can then, to the best of your abilities, bring it into reality. That's number one. Then you have Los Cunas, which talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. So you need to not only change your perspective, but you also have to you fine. You have to change your perspective, and then you have to go and rediscover yourself. Okay? Rediscover yourself in order to become the alchemist of your life, meaning that you can create anything out of nothing. Why? Because you understand a key principle. Everything is made up of the same thing. Atoms. Atoms are made up of the same thing. Electrons, protons, and neutrons. Okay, so to say it's not that far of a stretch to think that if you can manifest one thing, you can also manifest the other, right? All I'm saying is you are the alchemist of your life. Don't ever forget that. Next card you got is the Friends, which talks of friendship, support, aid. So you need a support group to make you believe that you are what you are, right? The alchemist of your life. Then once you gain the group of friends that are helping you towards that said reality that you have envisioned for yourself, you will become hopeful for that promise for the future. okay? Because you see the promise and you're like, I want that. And once you start believing more and more in the reality of that promised future, you will feel like the fairy kissed by the pixies. And at this point, okay, it doesn't even matter if this happens because you are on a different vibrational standpoint, which means you are attracting to you what you actually want. Which makes you feel yippee skippy on cloud number 9 all the time. Yes. Okay? Now, next card. You got Geo the Slow, which means to me that this is going to take time. You gotta be willing to put in effort, the time, and the money even sometimes. Money, effort, time, anything, okay, that is necessary for you to make this into a reality. Okay? So, that is all that I have for you guys this week, my Gemmies. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize, okay? Now, with that being said, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. Okay, my Gemmies? And now, with that being said, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition and it's key that we learn to use it. So check that video out on Mondays. Okay. And with that being said, my gorgeous Gemmies, that is all that I have for you guys this week. Okay. And with that being said, I'll tell you, have a great week and see you next time. Okay. Bye.